Hey, my name is Annette, and I am a big buddy with Achieve Miami. Today, I will be reading a book titled Andrew's Loose Tooth by Robert Munsch. And the AR reading level to this book is 1.0 through 1.5. And I love reading this book because it's quite funny. You know, it has a little cackles and, a little kikis to them. And also because I know you guys can relate to this book because around the elementary days you guys are losing a lot of tooth and you run up to me and say, Miss Annette, look, I have no tooth here, or I just got money from the tooth fairy. So I said, why not? So let's get into it. I hope you guys like it. Let's go. But before we read this book, to whomever may be looking at this video, I want you guys to look at the look at the cover. Tell me what you think it's going to be about. Of course, loose tooth, give it away. So let's just get straight to it. I'm so excited. When Andrew came downstairs, there were 3 big red apples in the middle of the table. And even though he had a loose tooth, he decided to eat an apple. So he reached out, picked an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Ew! Mommy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat an apple." This is him hurting from pain, excruciating pain. Yes. He shouldn't have bit that apple, but let's go. Andrew's mother opened up his mouth and looked inside. Oh, she said. "It's a loose tooth. I know what to do." She took hold of the tooth with both of her hands and pulled as hard as she could. But the tooth did not come out. And Andrew, she said, "I just can't get the tooth out. Why don't you try another apple? That might make your tooth come out." She's trying to pull it. Jesus, super strength. Okay. So Andrew reached out, picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Ew! Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apple." So Andrew's father opened up his mouth and looked inside. Oh, he said, "It's a loose tooth. I know what to do." He frightened his dad when he yelled. Look how his dad's jumped and his mouth's wide open with the apple in his hand. He got a big pair of pliers and took hold of Andrew's tooth. Then he put his foot on Andrew's nose and pulled as hard as he could, but the tooth did not come out. "Oh, Andrew," he said, "this tooth is stuck. Why don't you try another apple? That will make your tooth come out." Even the pliers didn't work. Even the pliers. What do you guys think is gonna pull this tooth out? Okay. So Andrew reached out and picked up an apple, shined it on his shirt, took a bite, and yelled, "Ow! Mommy, Daddy, do something about this tooth. It hurts so much I can't even eat my apples." So they called a dentist. Oh my God. The dad's calling a dentist. The mom's calling a dentist. Look at the tooth. Oh my goodness. The little sister's over here tripping. Jesus. The dentist came in a shiny black car. He opened up Andrew's mouth, looked inside, and said, Oh, it's a loose tooth. I know what to do. 555 tooth. So if anybody need to go to the dentist, we know who to call. He got a big long rope and tied one end to Andrew's tooth and said, "I know what you're going to do. I know what you're going to do. You're going to tie the end of the rope to the door and then you're going to slam the door." "No," said the dentist. "I'm going to tie it to my car." Jesus. He's going to tie the tooth to the rope then tie the rope to the back of the car and drive off to get the tooth off? Jesus. Let me know if one of your parents had to do something like that. He tied the other end of the rope to his car and drove away as fast as he could. When he got to the end of the rope, his whole car fell apart. The dentist stood there holding just the steering wheel. Jesus. Is it me or is this one powerful tooth? Everything in his car fell apart. Look at him. Jesus. What do you think is going to happen next? Then Andrew's mother and his father and the dentist all said, Andrew, that tooth would not come out. You just can't eat your breakfast. Andrew sat out in the front of the yard looking very sad. His best friend Louis came along and said, Andrew, what's the matter? Oh, said Andrew, my mother can't get this tooth out. My father can't get this tooth out. The dentist can't get this tooth out. And I can't even eat my breakfast. Oh, said Louis. I know what to do. Here we go. Maybe Louis has the answer. Do he have the answer? We shall see. Louis went into Andrew's house and called the Tooth Fairy on the phone. The Tooth Fairy roared up right away in a large motorcycle. Andrew looked at the Tooth Fairy and said, if you think you are going to use the motorcycle to pull out my tooth, you are nuts. What do you think I am? Said the Tooth Fairy. A dentist? Hey, so this is what the Tooth Fairy looks like. So when the Tooth Fairy puts, $1 or $5 up under your bed, this is the person. She pulled Andrew's tooth with one hand, and the tooth did not come out. She pulled Andrew's tooth with two hands, and the tooth did not come out. She got a large hammer off her motorcycle and clanged Andrew's loose tooth. The hammer broke into two pieces, and the tooth still did not come out. Incredible, said the Tooth Fairy. This is the first tooth ever that I can't pull out. I guess you just can't eat breakfast. Hold it, said Louis. I have an idea. Even the Tooth Fairy is trying everything in its power to pull this tooth out, and it's still not coming out. It's crazy. So what do you think Louis is going to suggest that the Tooth Fairy do? Louis went into Andrew's house and got a pepper shaker. Then he pushed back Andrew's head and sprinkled pepper up Andrew's nose. Andrew's went, achoo! Is this the tooth? Did he just sneeze the tooth out? That's crazy. And sneezed that tooth all the way across town. Jesus, this tooth is going all across town. This is crazy. All across town. Look at it, look at it. Even look, he's on the pole. It went through the newspaper. Jesus, this is one powerful tooth. But the Tooth Fairy still got her tooth. Of course. Of course the Tooth Fairy is going to go after the tooth. And that is the end, my friends. So, guys, how do you think the book went? Let me know. How do you think the book went? Was it good? Was it bad? Was it okay? Was it okay? Tell me, how do you guys like it? So, thank you so much for reading with me today. I hope you liked the book, Andrew's Loose Tooth, as much as I did. I can't wait to see you guys again the next Achieve Saturday. I really can't wait to see you guys. I wish I could see you guys in person, but I can't, so we have to do this. And now I challenge Paul James my wonderful brother. And I challenge Alden Cross to make a video as well to be the next Achieve Miami Big Buddy Readers. Can't wait to hear from you guys. Can't wait to hear you guys' stories. Maybe one of you children will send me a video. Maybe I just might get lucky. See you later. Bye. Peace, love, joy.